What is going on, everybody? James Blue Tech coming here. Now, as you all know, the DualShock controller hasn't really changed all that much from the very first one for the original PlayStation. The biggest change has been with the DualShock 4 controller. And as far as next gen goes, we haven't really seen anything outside of the dev kit and knowing some features. And Sony has really kind of kept the look of the PlayStation close to the chest until now when they just released this. This is the DualSense controller. You know, in the beginning, I didn't really care for this controller. I didn't really care for the look. But as I've seen it more often now, actually, it's kind of grown on me. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is actually the changing of the share button. They no longer have the share button anymore. It's called the create button, which will have all the same functions as the share button, but also more functionality. So we might hopefully be seeing things like being able to edit more in your console and be able to upload it to things like YouTube and Twitch. But we'll see as time goes on. Now, another change here that I think is a massive improvement over the DualShock 4 controller is actually, instead of getting the light bar on the front, you'll get these two lines on either side of the touchpad. Now, the first thing I really want to touch on here real quick is the fact that it uses USB-C. I think that is going to be a massive upgrade from the micro USB charging it used to have before. I felt that micro USB was terrible, and knowing they're going to be using USB-C here in the DualSense controller is fantastic. Now, when it comes to the haptic feedback and adaptive controller, it actually means that if your character is drawing back on a bow, you'll feel the tension in the trigger of you actually pulling back on a bow, which will actually allow for more immersion. Or if your character is running through something like mud or sand, the joysticks will actually put back a little more tension on you running through that environment in order to enhance the immersion. And one feature I almost forgot to mention real quick is the fact that there is a mic in the controller. So if you guys don't want to actually have a headset on or an earpiece in your ear so you can talk with your friends, you guys could just use the mic that's built into this controller. Now, we don't know how well that mic will work until we actually have it in our hands, but it's still kind of a nice feature to have anyway. But this has been my take on the new DualSense controller. What do you guys think? I'd love to know if you guys love it, if you guys hate it. As always, if you guys want to catch further tech news and tech reviews, definitely hit the subscribe button, hit that like button as well. Don't forget to hit the bell so you guys get notified for future videos. As always, this has been James Blue Tech. I'll catch you guys next time. Have a good one.